Oh, a bit nervous. So, yeah, I've not just got my phone on me because I'm like looking at it. There's a reading, a Bible reading on it, and yeah. So, thanks Aaron for asking me to do this. And yeah, I was asked a few weeks ago. Should that be making that noise? Sorry. I was asked a few weeks ago to read, to speak in my own church where I was baptised. About a year and a half ago, I was baptised there. And I'm in recovery, I'm 7 years clean. And I'm really blessed. I attend a women's Bible study group on a Friday morning in a village really close to where I live. And I really try and involve myself in the Christian way of life. I follow the 12-step programme, my chosen fellowship, Narcotics Anonymous. And a few weeks ago I was asked to speak in church, and the vicar who baptised us said, you know, can you choose some scripture to base your testimony on? And I'd already done a testimony in the church, and people knew me in the church, and I thought I'm going to leave it till the last minute as usual, and something will come to me and God will give it to me because it will be fine. And about 3 days before my speaking in church, a friend of mine, she's a fellow Christian that I work with, and she sends me daily encouragement. She's really, really involved in her own church in Ipswich, and she sent me Corinthians 1:13. Really well known, one of the most well known pieces of scripture ever. Not the wedding reading I had for my own wedding. And the reason I didn't have it for my own wedding, they turned the mic off because I'm so loud. Sorry. The reason I didn't have it for my own wedding was when I read it, I thought, I would love to be that individual that loves in that way. But that's not me. I don't believe I'm capable of loving in that way. Like, I believe I need a lot of forgiveness on a daily basis. And I felt a bit hypocritical to have that as my reading on my wedding day, so I didn't choose it. And it got sent to me 3 days before I spoke in church, and the reading was this. And it was verses 5 to 8, Corinthians 1:13. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. It is not irritable, and it keeps no record of being wronged. It does not rejoice about injustice, but rejoices whenever the truth wins out. Love never gives up, never loses faith, is always hopeful, and endures through every circumstance. It goes on, but in that moment, that morning, reading that in my bed, God said to me, this is how I feel about you. And I was just blown away. He doesn't keep any record of my wrongs. Like, man, there's been so many, like, what a relief. And sometimes I forget, you know, sometimes I do stuff and I feel really ashamed and I don't reach out and I don't speak to him because I'm like in shame and I'm like, I know he knows I've done this because he's there watching, but I can't really talk to him right now. Or I'll be so angry about the way I behaved and that God's allowed me to behave that way that I can't talk to him. But his love never gives up. He never gave up on me. He was always there. And you know what stood out most for me when I read that as well was I remembered that when I was in my active addiction, I'd been to some meetings, messed about, got into a relationship, and a complete loon. And no, I must forgive him. Still not there yet with some forgiveness. I'm not going to lie. I'm not perfect. We're covering Christian by any stretch of the imagination. But yeah. I got into a relationship with someone that was quite damaged and very violent, and I used to spend a lot of my time in my active addiction, walking around Seven Sisters Road, selling myself, hating myself, wanting to die, and being really badly battered most days. And I used to cry. I used to reach out. I used to cry to God, and I used to wonder why He wasn't saving me. And I always believed He was there. I just didn't believe I was worthy. You know, I knew, and I come from a family, a non-religious family. My granddad practiced voodoo, my dad's dad. My mum was like a proper witch, you know. Yeah, in the whatever spiritual sense or whatever the word, but non-spiritual sense of the word. Very non-religious. And yet, like, I always believed in Jesus. And it's weird, isn't it, really? Because there's no reason, I wasn't brought up that way. And this one day anyway, long story short, I highly suspected I was about to be gang raped. And I was really in trouble. And I managed to escape where I was. And I called a friend, and well, one of my best friends, actually, she witnessed the register at my wedding, and she's she's a Christian, and she's been confirmed. She's not in recovery. I've known her since we were 11, and she sent her mum's best friend to meet me. And this lady was like the first experience of a really loving Christian I'd ever encountered. I was a using, crackhead, smackhead, like proper off-key. She didn't know me from Adam. She took me into her home for a few days. She fed me, she prayed over me, and she spoke in tongues. I will never forget the soothing, healing power of when she prayed over me and spoke in tongues for all of my life until the day I die. And even now, when people pray over me in tongues, the level of comfort I experience is profound. And from that day, I didn't get clean straight away. But what happened is from that day forward, my life started to instantly repair. I never sold myself again. You know, and God's timing is perfect. It's perfect, you know. And yeah, and I started going back to meetings. Just so much has happened in my life, and he's always saved me. I think about the time when I relapsed and I nearly died, and I had a machine breathing for me, and they came round, they told my whole family, including me, that I wasn't going to make it through the night. And I have to remember those times when I think He's not listening, you know, when I think He's not there. And it's no coincidence that that reading that was sent to me that day a few weeks ago. I started going to OA, 7 years in, always battled with the food, done every diet imaginable all this time. Anyway, so the lady says, do you want to come to this 12-step retreat? It's on Sunday, the day I was doing my testimony in church, and I was doing it at like 5, and it was 10 till 3, so I said, okay, I'm going to come, great. So I turn up, and it's based on Clarence Snyder, who was one of Bill W's first sponsees. So she says, she's talking about Clarence, and they're talking about how the 12 steps and how the Alcoholics Anonymous Fellowship was started in 1935 by the Oxford Group, which is a Christian group. And they said, yeah, because the Oxford Group based the 12-step program, the first 5, I think it was like concepts initially. They based these 5 concepts, these 5 foundation principles on 2 pieces of scripture. Sermon on the Mount and Corinthians 1:13. I nearly fell off my chair. You know, just God keeps speaking to me. I went into the toilet here tonight and it said, God, love never gives up. Corinthians 1:13. You know, and it's just God to keep reaffirming to me how He feels about me. I've been through the 12 steps sort of formally, if you like, a couple of times. you know, in the last 7 years. It's no surprise I've got the sponsor I've got. He was pretty hardcore actually when I was first being sponsored by him. He's really softened up a lot now, or with me anyway. We've got a really good relationship. And I remember at 3 years, I think I was 4 years clean, I remember doing a chair and I wanted to die. Like I felt suicidal. And I remember my sponsor saying to me, you're going to have to keep coming back and bounce off the walls for the first 5 years. I thought, like, this is just so hard. And I did a lot of healing to do. I'd abandoned my 2 children in my drug addiction, you know, my addiction, my active addiction. My mum brought them up, grief, pain, shame, what I'd done to myself, what I'd done to them, how I allowed myself to be treated. And all of that stuff, you know, in the words to quote Mickey Bush, I really apologise, but to quote him, God sends all these addicts here. Like, there is no, I had to do that work on myself. And I remember about 4.5 years in, I woke up, I felt really free and I realised that it wasn't, I may have felt suicidal, but it wasn't depression, it was grief. It was the inevitable grief that I absolutely had to go through. But you know, it talks in step 7 about humbly asking him to remove our shortcomings. And it amazes me as well, like, sometimes I go to meetings and people skirt around the issue of God, and yet it talks about God all throughout 12 steps, and you get really uncomfortable when you're talking about, you know, prayer. And it's like, yeah, me and my husband, I got married this year, and you know, 2 actors getting married is a miracle, it really is. It's a gift from God and it's a blessing every day. And we've had times in our relationship where we have rolled around the floor physically fighting. No lie, he's going to kill me for saying this afterwards. Sorry babe, just had to go there with it. He's going to kill me, he's going to be that look. We'll talk about it later. Thank God we're not saying the therapy, we'll be talking about that for the next 6 months. But, you know, we went to therapy. I did a lot of crying in therapy. He did a lot of being angry in therapy. I just did a lot of being angry at home. And I literally, like, you know, for me in my addiction, I actually felt possessed. And there have been times in recovery where I felt absolutely possessed with rage. Absolutely incensed. There's no other word for it. And, you know, my Bible study group, my church family, they are awesome. They're amazing. They're really, really amazing. And when they say I'll pray for you, they don't just mean I'll pop home, or when I think about it later in the week, I'm going to think of you. Oh yeah, I'm going to pray for you. But they genuinely mean we will put you on our prayer list and we will pray for you every day. Some lady I know, Lynn, she's a member of my Bible study group. She prayed for me for the whole day once. And that was like the first day, I think, for ages that me and my husband had been, you know, been on a long journey together and been around my stepdaughter and not had any bickering. You know, the power of prayer, the healing in my relationship that we've had in the last year has been a miracle. Things have been healed, and it's things that only God has done. Things that we've tried to work on in therapy. Things I've prayed about, things I've inventoried time and time again. And only God has been able to remove that. Only God. And I just want to talk about, how long have I been talking for? Okay. So I want to talk about when I first went to church with Denny, we were like, when I first went to church with Denny, we were cat sitting, and for a friend who lives in this posh village up the road from us in Colchester, And I went, and they were talking about tithe, like giving, charitable giving, church giving. It's a really posh village. I don't live in a posh village. I live in Colchester. It's a really posh village called Dedham, just up the road. And I just, my head was going. Bunch of snobs. They just want your money. Right? I haven't got any money. They've got much more money than me. A lot of them live in mansion type houses, I'm not going to lie. And I was thinking, you'll never fit in here anyway, don't even know what you're doing here. And like, I was so blown away by how relentless my head was in trying to get me separated from going to church. So I thought, hold on, there must be something good here, because something's trying hard to keep me out, you know. And after that service, the vicar came up to us and invited us for lunch. Like, took our numbers, took our email addresses, kept in contact, and we went for lunch like a couple of weeks later, wasn't it? And then began the start of our journey together as Christians and a deepening of my relationship with Jesus. Amen. And I will say this, I will talk about this. Thank God for the ladies in my Bible study group. Really intelligent, powerful, women from the ages of 40. And I think our oldest member's about 78. And there's a lovely lady as well that's not in my group, but she's in my church family, called Chrissy. And she's a retired nun. And the level of mentoring and support and love, and how they held us in prayer, and how they guided us. And thank God that they took me to one side and told me about the attack. Because I'm telling you, nothing would have prepared me for how insane I felt at times, how events would conspire to almost try and keep me from a church service. But never were so bad the arguments that I had as I had on a Sunday morning before church, leading up to my baptism. You know, and had they not have told me, like, there were times when I was like, no, you are not going to win. I'm going to church. I'd be crying, sobbing, snot coming down my face. I had to walk into church late, tears all like makeup everywhere. You know, and I got out of my car once on the way to Bible study to get some breakfast, and actually felt someone pushing me over. I turned around and there was no one there. You know, this thing was powerful. And I thought, no, like, I've earned money, but I'm going to Bible study. And, on the day of my baptism, we were baptised in the river at Dedham. We had a public baptism. Lots of people came. Dedham, I don't know if anyone knows Dedham, it's a country country, it's a really popular village. But a lot of people go there. People were like, who's this bunch of people walking along the road? And, someone was carrying a cross, and there were people like, it was quite out there. So obviously the attack was quite big. And as I sat down in church on the day of our baptism, I felt Jesus sit down behind me and put his arms around me. And afterwards, after we were baptised in the river, which was a really powerful experience, I went to tell my husband. And as I went to tell my husband, a lady started walking out in the road. And my husband started having a go, and we ended up in this massive argument, just after being baptised. I'm thinking, what is happening here? Like, my heart felt like it was going to break. And I'm really grateful that someone said to me, you're going to be attacked really badly before and just after being baptised. Because I knew not to give up. Because a bit of me was thinking, what's the point? I'm worse. I'm worse than I've ever been. What's happening? And I've never been a quitter like that, I've always been like, do you know what I mean? I'm not just going to so I just carried on, and my relationship with Jesus, sometimes I feel like he sits on the end of my bed when I'm really upset. I've got 5 minutes. Thanks, sir. Sometimes I feel like he sits on the end of my bed. I've done a lot of crying, actually, with God, with Jesus. I've really encountered his Holy Spirit a lot. I've had a lot of healing in all of my relationships since I've been baptised. Not just, like my dad and me haven't spoken for years, and for 7 years, or just, yeah. And he gave me away on my wedding day, and I just met, me and my husband met with him on Saturday. And he spoke with our vicar on my wedding day. And my vicar said to me, I had a really good talk with your dad on your wedding day. You know, we're really close with our church family. And when I go to Bible study with those amazing women, really intelligent women, we question the Bible. I'm not a massive fan of the Old Testament, I'm not going to lie, because I struggle with it. And I ask a lot of questions. And when we're in that room, because there's a lot of experience in that room, there's a lot of working knowledge of the Bible in that room with those women. And I've got no idea. You know, and when we're in that room, I can really feel the Holy Spirit there. And it's like Jesus comes alive and he's sitting there amongst us. Sometimes I feel like he's sitting in the middle of the room, cross-legged on the floor, looking at us all, you know, being a part of and bringing himself to life. And that for me, understanding the Bible, because I can pick it up and read it, and sometimes it'll just be riddles, but understanding the Bible, then he feels like my family. Since being married, I'm a huge advocate of marriage. The healing power of marriage and God's blessing, I can't explain it, but do it. you know, if you're in any doubt, I'm so grateful. There's so much else I could say, but if I did just try and tell you my mental health, how free I feel inside as a human being, how much healing I've had from my mental health. I was a rageaholic for years in recovery. Jesus has given me so much freedom, but having a relationship with him, and there's been a lot of action as well. I've put a lot of work into my relationship with Jesus. I don't just go to church on a Sunday, and I've needed to. Thank you so much for asking me today.
Come on.